My fellow American, it's Joe President by the United States of America. Look, former President Trump was shot last week. I sat behind the Oval in the chair. I said, I wish I got shot. Everybody thinks he's cool now because he got shot in the face. Look, hey, I no longer able to choose. Look, and I'm not kidding. I decided heavy elimination. Discussed with wife Hunter and Jill. Not running. Ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I was a boy, a little Indian boy in Pakistan. I said one day I'm going to be a LBGQDAI. Shaved my head, became a lesbian. Excuse me. Woman of color. Woman of color. And then I came, Jabrak Lama, my former boss, he said, Joe, you need to drop out. So, look, I see you behind the flagpole. Great Maggie King. I get hairy legs! Oh!
Happy Monday to you all. This is WD3. This is your Hill Report news break. As you can see, over the weekend, President Joe Biden did drop out for his re-election bid in 2024 here in November. Many people are wondering, well, if no Joe, then who? Well, it looks like Joe is endorsing Kamala. It looks like the Obamas are holding off their endorsement. They're endorsing an open process. It looks like the Clintons are endorsing Harris. Well, as you all know, there's a famous split from the 2008 election between the Clintons and the Obamas in the Democratic Party. Well, I don't think that you're out of the woods if you choose Kamala. Polling has said that she probably can't win, but who could win against Donald Trump is Michelle Obama. She constantly polls well against Donald Trump. That's why the Obamas are holding off. They may have to take this one themselves, just like Hillary tried to following Bill's presidency. Well, let's see what Kamala brings to the table. A lot of people are criticizing her and pointing out things just like this.
Today is today. And yesterday was today yesterday. Tomorrow will be today tomorrow. So live today. So the future today will be as the past today.
We are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
As you can see there, the perception of Kamala Harris is not great. The record is not great. She has never won a primary. I think she may have been even appointed to senator. She was appointed to vice president. She definitely has not proven, and when she ran for president, she did not get a lot of support. I've talked to a lot of black voters. They're not really feeling Kamala because of basically they felt she was too harsh on black mothers in California as a prosecutor, which is fair. People have their own opinion. I'll tell you what. Well, let's see what the Republicans are saying about Joe Biden not doing his re-election bid. They're saying that he should just step down right now. If you can't be president in the next 4 years, why are you president now? Who's running the country? Some say you came in on a lie and you're gonna leave on a lie, the same lie. I don't know. Let you all decide for yourself. But here's what J.D. Vance and Donald Trump in a joint interview had to say.
Fox News alert now that Joe Biden's dropping out of the race. There's a growing call for him to leave the White House right now. In our exclusive interview with Trump and Vance, they laid it out. Invoke the 25th Amendment.
Is it a coup against Joe Biden?
Sort of, yeah.
I think it is. I mean, look, there's a constitutional process, the 25th Amendment. If Joe Biden can't run for president, he can't serve as president. And if they want to take him down because he's mentally incapable of serving, invoke the 25th Amendment. You don't get to sort of do this in the most politically beneficial way for Democrats. If it's an actual problem, they should take care of it in the appropriate way.
A statement from the office of Barack and Michelle Obama. Joe Biden has been one of America's most consequential presidents, as well as a dear friend and partner to me. Today, we've also been reminded again that he's a patriot of the highest order. 16 years ago, when I began my search for a vice president, I knew about Joe's remarkable career in public service, but what I came to admire even more was his character, his deep empathy and hard-earned resilience, his fundamental decency and belief that everyone counts. Since taking office, President Biden has displayed that character again and again. He helped end the pandemic, created millions of jobs, lowered the cost of prescription drugs, passed the first major piece of gun safety legislation in 30 years, made the biggest investment to address climate change in history, and fought to ensure the rights of working people to organise for fair wages and benefits. Internationally, he restored America's standing in the world, revitalised NATO, and mobilised the world to stand up against Russian aggression in Ukraine. More than that, President Biden pointed us away from the 4 years of chaos, falsehood and division that had characterised Donald Trump's administration. Through his policies and his example, Joe has reminded us of who we are, at best, a country committed at our best, a country committed to old-fashioned values like trust and honesty, kindness and hard work, a country that believes in democracy, rule of law and accountability, a country that insists that everyone, no matter who they are, has a voice and deserves a chance at a better life. This outstanding track record gave President Biden every right to run for re-election and finish the job he started. Joe understands better than anyone the stakes in this election, how everything he's fought for and throughout his life, and everything that the Democratic Party stands for will be at risk if we allow Donald Trump back into the White House and give Republicans control of Congress. I also know Joe has never backed down from a fight. For him to look at the the political landscape and decide that he should pass the torch to a new nominee is surely one of the toughest in his life. But I know he wouldn't make this decision unless he believed it was right for America. So a lot on his legacy, but I think this is the key part of the statement. We will be navigating uncharted waters in the days ahead, but I have extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges. I believe that Joe Biden's vision of a generous, prosperous and united America that provides opportunity for everyone will be on full display at the Democratic Convention in August, and I expect that every single one of us are prepared to carry that message of hope and progress forward into November. For now, Michelle and I just want to express our love and gratitude to Joe and Jill for leading us so ably and courageously during these perilous times and for their commitment to the ideals of America.